Hi friends, welcome to RV Academy. The question number 10. The following is the profit and loss account of Sandesh and Company Limited for the previous year 17-18. Establishment expense 2,50,000, rent and taxes 27,500, depreciation 60, fire insurance 17,000, provision for tax 3,10,000, entertainment expenses 14,400, donation to Rajiv Gandhi Foundation 10,000, general expenses 65,500, proposed dividends 10,500, net profit 5,96,100. On the income side, gross profit 12 lakhs, rent received 80,000, profit on sale of fixed asset 37,000, interest on government security 24,000, dividend received from an Indian company 20,000, total 13,61,000. Additional information: general expenses included sum of rupees 9,600, municipal tax paid, municipal tax and 1,600, insurance and on house property let out. Depreciation admissible as per IT law 50,000. Compute total income of the company for the assessment year 18 and 19. First step, I will calculate income from business. I take net profit very similar to the partnership firm or assessment of companies. 5,96,100. Add all inadmissible expenses. Go to the debit side of your profit and loss account. Establishment expenses related to business admissible, don't take it. Rent and taxes for business admissible, it is allowed. Depreciation, see, depreciation 60,000 is charged by the business, but actually as per the IT provision it is 50. In the first instance, whatever charged by the business should be added back to the profit. Depreciation 60,000. Fire insurance is for goods business allowed. Provision for taxes, any provision is inadmissible. Provision for tax 3,10,000. Entertainment expenses is for business allowed. Donations, charities, etc. is inadmissible. Donations 10,000. General expenses, with regards to general expense, we have an adjustment that I will see later. Proposed dividends, any provisions, any proposed dividends or reserves is inadmissible. Proposed dividends 10,500. Now, in the adjustment, general expenses included sum of rupees 9,600, municipal tax. So, municipal tax on the house property not to be assessed here. So, 9,600. Insurance on house property 1,600. Again, it is not related to business, not to be taken here. So, we should add back to the profit. All these are the expenses which is not allowed earlier deducted. Now, I will add back to the profit. 4,01,700 is the total expenditure. Totally it comes to 9,97,800, that is 5,96,100 plus 4,01,700. When you come to the income side, gross profit, business, rent received from HP, rent from HP not to be assessed here, so minus. Profit on sale on fixed asset not to be assessed here, minus. Interest on government securities not to be assessed here, minus. Dividend received from an Indian company not to be assessed here, minus. Apart from that, depreciation as per IT provision is 50, that I have taken here. So all these are the values which is added to the profit earlier. Now I will deduct, and depreciation as per the provision I will deduct. Totally it comes to 2,11,000. 9,97,800 minus 2,11,000. Income from business is 7,86,800. So now I will calculate the total income. The computation of total income. Income from house property. See, we have to recollect your memory. Various heads of income: income from salary, income from house property, income from business and profession, income from capital gains, income from other sources. All these when you add up, you get gross total income, and deductions allowed under section 80C to 80U. Whatever remains after deductions, that is called to be the taxable income. Here, income from house property, gross annual value 80,000 is given on the credit side of your profit and loss account. 80,000 minus municipal tax 9,600, net annual value 70,400. Under deduction under section 24 is allowed at the rate of 30% on this, so it comes to 21,120. The taxable income from house property becomes 49,280. Income from business, which already we calculated, 7,86,800. Income from other sources, we have two items. Interest on government security is 24,000. Dividend from Indian company is exempted from tax. It is not taxable income. So nil, 24,000. When you add all this, it comes to gross total income 8,66,800. Deduction under section 80C to 80U. Here we have only one deduction, that is donation to Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. So if 50% is allowed, 10,000 into 50%, you just go through all the deductions from 80C to 80U. You glance all the deductions and go to the examination. So 10,000 into 50%, 5,000 minus, you get total income 8,61,800. This is how we have to calculate. It's very easy. Students, plan yourself, answer any three questions. The first one is customs duty, second one is assessment of firms, third one is assessment of companies and computation of gross total income. Apart from that, there will be one more problem which you can go through and work it out. It's quite easy. So this is how you have to plan for your examination. In my next video, I'll start with cost management. Some of the book I published for BCom and BBA of BCU and BO for Skyward and Sapna Book House. Please make use of it.